All right, everyone, gather round the conference room table. It's that time again, our mandatory weekly meeting. But this one's actually fun. We're talking fantasy football. Let's find out who's climbing the corporate ladder and who's getting shipped off to the annex with Toby.
You know, Dwight's not wrong. He is 100% right about that. It's a serious, serious thing.
But when an opponent just straight up steals a win from you in fantasy, well, that's just comedy gold. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's break down this week's action.
Okay, so our first matchup, boy, this was a corporate takeover so ruthless, I think even Jan Levinson would have been impressed.
Yeah, AAA just walked in and executed a hostile takeover of Team P Barnhart 09. It was swift, it was merciless. I mean, even Dwight had to be impressed with this one. A truly, truly dominant win.
So, time for the performance review, right? You've got your star employee, E. Egbuka, just crushing it with numbers that scream assistant to the regional manager. And then you've got N. Robinson. Yeah, he's been sent to the annex with Toby. It's for the best.
All right, moving on. This next game, wow, this thing was a total nail-biter. I'm talking it had all the tension and cringe of a Pam and Roy wedding planning session. It was closer than one of Michael's "that's what she said" jokes. Oof.
And check this out. Dak Prescott goes out there and puts up a performance worthy of a world's best boss mug. Absolutely heroic. But it all came crashing down thanks to Jay Hill. His performance? It was a disaster on the level of Kevin spilling his chili all over the carpet. Just tragic.
Okay, our next one was different. Less flash, more quiet, calculated efficiency. You know, the kind of victory that's as precise and judgmental as one of Angela's party planning committee binders. Dito just got the job done.
And this really shows you how it's done. You've got Patrick Mahomes, the undisputed QB of the operation, absolutely lighting it up. And then you have Pacheco, who delivered, well, a solid meh. It was like a Tuesday in Scranton. It just proves that sometimes your superstar has to carry the whole team on his back.
Let's move on, because in this next one, there was no question who was in charge. Daddy_D proved he's the real daddy, laying down a complete domination of cooking with Bijan. No contest.
And this is where it gets really interesting. It's the tale of two Jay Williamses. For Daddy_D, the guy had more swagger than Prison Mike, a true hero. But for Cooking with Bijan, a total dud. It's like having two Dwights compete for the same sale. You just hate to see it.
Wow, okay, this next matchup was just pure chaos. A total offensive explosion. I mean, we're talking about the kind of points explosion that Creed Bratton probably couldn't even remember happening. Just a massive, high-scoring affair.
And here's the performance breakdown. You've got D. Mayfield, who was on fire, like the fire is shooting at us fire drill on fire. And then you have T. Etienne, who put in a classic Stanley on Pretzel Day level of effort. The difference is stark.
And for our last matchup of the week, we had an absolute squeaker. This thing was so close, it had to be settled by the party planning committee. Seriously, a razor-thin margin of victory for Allen's Chubb.
And this just proves a single player can make all the difference. K. Williams basically carried the whole team, kind of like how Michael carries all that emotional baggage from his childhood. On the other side, C. Brown's performance was, well, let's just say it was as underwhelming as a Diversity Day seminar. All right, people, this is not a drill. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. It is time for the Week 5 Dundee Awards, where we recognize excellence and, well, failure.
And the first Dundee of the night, the Hottest in the Office award, goes to AAA for putting up a scorching hot 181.62 points. What a week! Now, on the other end of the spectrum, the Don't Be a Caricature Dundee is awarded to Cookin' with Bijan. We know you can do better than 90.42 points. We really, really do. And now for Michael Scott's World's Best Player Award, this week it goes to D. Mayfield, dropping 33.66 points, an absolutely boss-level performance.
And finally, for the award nobody wants, the Toby Flenderson Why Are You the Way That You Are award goes to Jay Hill. That 1.70-point performance was just, honestly, why are you the way that you are? So bad.
All right, everybody in my office, let's talk big picture. It's time for a little State of the League address.
So here it is, the power structure as I see it. You've got AAA at the top, a real force to be reckoned with. Daddy D right behind. And then you scroll all the way down, all the way,
There's put that shit on at the bottom. Yikes.
Now, for those of you at the bottom, listen up. Here are Michael's keys to success. Step 1 for put that shit on, I declare bankruptcy. On your whole roster, just start over. For the Coon Dog, your lineup it's very drab. Try some more color. And for everyone, listen, we need more meetings. My door is always open. For meetings.
So look, I'm going to leave you with this, some words of wisdom. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky said that, and Michael Scott said that. So you know it's true. Go make some moves. That's a wrap on Week 5.